There was a star-studded guest list at this year's Pub in the Park Chiswick, including David Tennant, while Gordon Brown made a surprise appearance on behalf of the anti-poverty charity Multibank. However, the man of the people was called out for his not-so-working-class tastes during an interview session with Simon Rimmer. The former Prime Minister, who succeeded Tony Blair back in 1997, had been chatting about his favourite pubs while enjoying a tipple himself. However, Simon jokingly mocked, "As a former Labour Prime Minister, you're going for a very working-class drink." The Sunday brunch host paused for dramatic effect before quipping, "Champagne." However, Gordon went on to insist that he was pretty useless when it came to food and drink. "I'm very traditional. If I was in an Indian restaurant, I'd order lamb bhuna. If I was in a Chinese restaurant, duck or lemon chicken. If I was in an Italian restaurant, spaghetti. If I was in an English restaurant, steak," he explained. "It was very simple. I never bothered looking at the menu." Gordon followed up a moment later by appearing to suggest that he found Glaswegian people aggressive. He quipped of the audiences there, "If they like you, they don't clap. They let you live." He was joined by actors David Tennant and Arabella Weir for a special podcast session at Pub in the Park, as revelers looked on in astonishment at the unusual combination. David, like Gordon, has made headlines with his left-wing stance, and was called out this week by a furious J.K. Rowling, who described him as belonging to the gender Taliban over his trans views. At the LGBT Awards earlier this month, he gave a speech fantasizing about a world where the current Equalities Minister, Kemi Badenoch, doesn't exist anymore. Calling for transgender people to be able to live how they want to live as long as they're not hurting anyone, he accepted an award for his allyship. He stated, "Until we wake up and Kemi Badenoch doesn't exist anymore, I don't wish ill of her, I just wish her to shut up. Whilst we do live in this world, I am honored to receive this." However, even Keir Starmer distanced himself from the comments, and J.K. Rowling was furious. She tweeted, "This man is talking about rape survivors who want female-only care, the nurses currently suing their health trust for making them change in front of a man, girls and women losing sporting opportunities to males and female prisoners incarcerated with convicted sex offenders." J.K. added, "For a man who's supposedly a model of compassion and tolerance, he sure does want a lot of people to cease to exist."